The Ridiculous Wishes. There was once a poor woodcutter who, tired of his life, declared that in all his days heaven had not granted even one of his wishes. One day in the woods, as the woodcutter was complaining of his unhappy lot, Jupiter appeared before him, his thunderbolts in his hands. Have no fear, said Jupiter. I have heard your complaints and have come to show you how unfairly you judge me. Now listen, I am king of all the world, and I promise to grant you your first three wishes, no matter what they may be. With these words, Jupiter returned to his heavens, and the happy woodcutter, taking up his bundle of sticks, hurried to his home. This is an important matter, he said to himself. I certainly must have my wife's advice. Hey, Fanchon, he shouted as he entered his cottage. Light us up a good fire. We are rich for the rest of our lives. All we have to do is make three wishes. With this, he told his wife what had happened, whereupon she, in her imagination, began to form 1,000 plans. Blaze, my dear, let us not spoil anything by our impatience. We must think things over very carefully. Let us put off our first wish until tomorrow. Let us sleep on it. I think you are right, said he, relaxing. He leaned back in his chair before the fire. To match such a fine blaze, he said, I wish we had a measure of sausage. It would go very well indeed. Scarcely had he spoken these words when his wife, to her great astonishment, saw a long link of sausage moving over to them like a snake from the chimney corner. She cried out in alarm, but realizing at once that this was the result of the wish which her foolish husband had made, she began to scold him angrily. When you might, she said, have a kingdom with gold, pearls, rubies, diamonds, fine clothes, and all you wish for is a sausage? Alas, her husband replied, I was wrong. I made a very bad choice. I admit my mistake. Next time I will do better. Yes, yes, said his wife. To make such a choice as you did, you must be a donkey. At this, the husband became very angry. A curse on this and all sausages. I wish that it was hanging from the end of your nose. The wish was heard at once, and the sausage fastened itself on her nose. Fanchon had once been pretty, and to tell the truth, this ornament did not have a very pleasing effect. With my remaining wish, I could very well still make myself a king, he said to himself, but we must think of the queen, too, and her unhappiness if she were to sit on the throne with her new yard-long nose. She must decide which she wants, to be a queen with that nose or a woodcutter's wife and an ordinary person. Whereupon his wife agreed that they had no choice. She would never have the riches and diamonds and fine clothes she had dreamed of, but she would be herself again, if the last wish would free her from the frightful sausage on her nose. And so the woodcutter did not change his lot. He did not become king, his purse was not filled with gold. He was only too glad to use his remaining wish in restoring his poor wife to her former state. Number 1. Who made the following statement? Have no fear. A. Fanchon. B. Jupiter. C. Mars. D. James. Number 2. Part A. Read the paragraphs. At this, the husband became very angry. A curse on this and all sausages. I wish that it was hanging from the end of your nose. The wish was heard at once, and the sausage fastened itself on her nose. Fanchon had once been pretty, and to tell the truth, this ornament did not have a very pleasing effect. What text structure does the author use in these paragraphs? A. Chronological. B. Cause and effect. C. Problem and solution. D. Time order. Part B. Circle 2 of the underlined phrases from the paragraphs above that best support your answer in Part A. Number 3. What is the main problem in the story? A. The woodcutter is being greedy and selfish with his wishes. B. The woodcutter is not thinking through what he says, which causes him to make foolish wishes. C. The woodcutter and his wife do not agree on how to use the wishes. D. The woodcutter is tired of working so hard. Number 4. Which detail from the text best supports your answer in question 3? A. Let us put off our first wish until tomorrow. B. When you might, she said, have a kingdom with gold, pearls, rubies, diamonds, fine clothes, and all you wish for is a sausage. C. Alas, her husband replied, I was wrong. I made a very bad choice. I admit my mistake. Next time I will do better. D. And so the woodcutter did not change his lot. Number 5. How will the woodcutter most likely act if he is offered more wishes in the future? Use details from the text to support your answer.